Hello, my name is Tanis, and today I'm going to show you how our partner closed 6 C-level executives and created multi-million dollar deals in the most competitive financial sector in 47 days without risking their reputation in the process, using our neuromarketing outreach strategy. So, in this video, we're going to cover how you can consistently create 5, 6, and even 7-figure deal opportunities with the right audience and at the right time. My name is Itanas, and I'm the founder of Mierso.com. Now, let's see some screenshots of how the system works in real time. Now, as you can see, we have field calendars with the exact ideal client profile that you want, where the lead is already warmed up and has interest in what you have to offer. The only thing left for you is to show up and take the sales call and close them on the spot. Now, here are some of the companies that we have successfully booked meetings with. As you can see, these are leading companies, and we make sure that we get you in front of the right people and at the right time. Now, this is a really interesting aspect. Yes, this information is correct, and yes, we can connect you with high profile individuals and make sure that your bullets count. Now, this information is constantly updated. However, through the use of proprietary AI software, we can monitor that and get you in front of the right people consistently. Now, we can see here how we managed to get 19 meetings in only 2 weeks. I'm not sure if you can see the time frame, but this is around Christmas and New Year, a time where everybody expects no results, slow growth. However, our approach is counterintuitive and contrarian to popular belief. When it feels scary to jump, that is exactly when we jump, and that is exactly when we execute the campaigns. So, we push the throttle even harder in this time period where everyone is preparing for Q1 for the next year, and that's how we managed to create 19 meetings in 2 weeks for our client. Now, to the more interesting part. How are we able to get direct responses from seasoned executives with over 40 years of experience? Now, decision makers, CEOs, head of development, business development, they receive over 3.5 thousand cold messages a month across various platforms. Now, you need to really be counterintuitive and unique in order to get a response. For example, we intentionally set the time slots for our client in an oddly specific increment of 13 minutes. Now, this probably sounds ridiculous. However, every number has a psychological significance beyond its value. So, consequently, it appears more substantial and is more likely to be taken seriously. And this is exactly how we managed to achieve something more than a response, to pique curiosity and warm up the prospect. So, 30 minutes means once you go and book in a meeting, every meeting, the time slot is 13 minutes. Now, this sounds ridiculous, counterintuitive, and strange. Check the results with me. Now, this is a seasoned finance executives. I mean, 25 years of international banking, corporate finance. And this is the response we got. It's a very specific 13-minute slot, which I found intriguing. Thanks for sharing, and I have booked a time slot. Now, this is what we call applied neuroscience. And both copywriting, we get the prospect 10 times more engaged and interested in what you have to offer. Now, let's see. Same thing. First outreach at 6:11 p.m. and an immediate reply the same minute. Hi, 13 minutes? You must have perfected your pitch. How about Tuesday? And bear in mind, all of these people are killers in their industry. Great experience, 30, 40 years minimum, and they have seen a lot of deals and a lot of pitches. So, eliciting such a response already forms a specific connection with your target prospect. Now let's see again. 6:30, 6:32. Again, immediate response and a favorable outcome. That would be great, sounds interesting. Whenever works for you, just send across some options. Now let's see some more cases. A director, great to connect, always a pleasure. We're always in the market. Now, this opportunity was created with a director of a multi-million pound enterprise in the UK. Of course, we're trying to get as much information as possible, something more than I'm interested. And that's how you build real rapport with your ideal partner. And as you can see here, we've managed to achieve that. Hi, I'm a corporate lawyer. I have considerable experience. I've been non-executive. I also work with PE investors, develops and sells them. I'll be interested to hear from you. Feel free to email me. I'll be happy to have a call. And that's how you get ahead of the competition and beat the generic cold calling scripts. Again, same thing. Managing director, head of corporate banking for two regions, Asia Pacific and Middle East. Now that's a heavy hitter. And receiving something like this, hi, I'm intrigued at receiving this message. Send me some information before we have a meeting. Now that is how you create multi-million deal opportunities. Again, same thing, directors. It's like magic in real time. Let's have a talk. Get them interested. Thank you for the message. Again, in the span of 1 minute, we managed to get a response. Now over email as well. Okay, meeting scheduled. This is from Whitehorse Capital. Now, this is one of the leading financial and lending groups in the UK, and at the moment they have shy of 14 billion in capital which has been lent, so they're really heavy hitters. And that's who we try to position you with. Now again, same thing. Thank you, I'm interested, we should talk. Now, you're probably wondering, who is this for? Like, if you're looking to scale your B2B high-tech cutting-edge company and eliminate the competition without jeopardizing your reputation or hiring an entire sales development team, this is for you. If you have a great service with great case studies and you feel like many companies out there could benefit from it, this is for you. Or if you're looking to position yourself as an attractive solution for high-level executives and key decision makers in leading companies, this is for you. Or if you want to save time, lower your expenses, and generate a steady flow of highly qualified leads that you can directly translate to measurable spine-chilling return on investment, or if you're struggling to sign clients and do not have any impact on your revenue, or the worst one, if you've probably worked with sluggish agencies before that have made big promises but actually did not deliver any results. It is for you. If you're eager to reclaim your time and energy and let professionals handle a sales funnel that generates revenue, or if you mostly refer on referrals and you know that you're leaving a lot of money on the table by not having a predictable lead flow. So, if you are prepared to achieve quantum growth, stick around. Now, here's the truth. If you're looking to grow your high-tech B2B company, there are a few different routes that you can take. Paid advertising, SEO, or building out a full sales team and more. Now, however, each of these options comes with its own challenges. Paid ads can be pricey and often attract really low quality leads, while hiring a full sales team can be even more costly and time consuming. And SEO, frankly, takes too long and you cannot always track the results. Unfortunately, data is against you. Prospecting has gotten way harder in the past years, and it's way more difficult to get a response from prospects. As you can see, 40% to engage multiple decision makers, to close deals, to connect with leads, to identify them. All of this has gotten detrimentally harder. However, that's where cold outreach campaigns come in. They offer a more efficient and effective way to bring in high quality leads that are genuinely curious about what you have to offer. And all of this without burning through your budget on Facebook ads or spending months building and managing a sales team or investing ridiculous amounts into SEO and link building just for no one to show up on your website. Now you can sign an extra 6 clients in 47 days for your B2B cutting edge company using a multi-channel neuroscience-based outreach strategy. However, understanding all the tools and data needed can be extremely time-consuming, or to prevent your message even from appearing spammy, needy, to try to generate various campaigns, conduct market research, and invest tons of funds in testing. Also, you want to work on the business, right? As a decision maker, you need to steer the ship. Though outreach implications are inevitable, you can avoid making critical mistakes if you have the right approach. Now, we're the best and only people dedicated to solving this problem through the unique fusion between artificial intelligence and applied neuroscience. Now, my name is Atanas, and I have experience in leading and negotiating multi-million pound mergers and acquisitions transactions in the highest and most competitive echelons of the corporate finance industry. In this sector, all of the growth and progress depends on deal flow, so I had to tie my sales background with testing essentially all outreach methods. So this includes a ridiculous amount of cold outreach via all possible channels, and throughout many sleepless nights, I start to spot a pattern. Now, by appealing to your prospect's emotion, you can build rapport, mutual understanding, influence, and ultimately deals. The key is to offer a hyper personalized solution. Now, this is a tool where you can, in real time, create a customer experience at individual level that brings ridiculously profitable and ridiculously great results. Now, through trial and error, I have established and validated a system that produces high performance results, and I'm going to share it with you for free. Now, we were founded in 2020. Our partners since then have created multi-million dollar opportunities in several fields. We have also worked with private clients and governments. So, how can you get the same results? The approach relies on five carefully crafted steps that create maximum impact. Number one, you need to identify your ideal client profile and their journey. Who are they? What's their industry? What's their age group? Revenue? Company size? What is their journey? What are they trying to figure out? What are they going for? Now, then you need to build a list of qualified leads and set up a cold outreach system. Then, on number three, you need to craft a hyper personalized messaging sequence and copy via applied neuroscience. Then, you need to set up and manage and iterate LinkedIn, email, Twitter, and calling campaigns. And on number five, you need to analyze and optimize the data for stellar performance in real time. Now, let's explore those steps carefully. Step number one, identify your ideal client profile and build a targeted list. So, what was the old way? You used to use outdated databases or gather contact information manually. You try to sell to and go after virtually everyone. And this brought the old results. Campaigns were filled with inaccurate data, zero targeting, and these campaigns are destined to fail. No, you get no responses, and you only get your domain and entire infrastructure blacklisted. Now, the new way, though, is to use AI targeting and technology to pinpoint your ideal client profile and their customer journey in no time. Now, you get the new results. You're able to access smart, precise, and immediate data to analyze and implement directly into your outreach system. So, what is the unique useful insight? Quality targeting results in getting your message across to the right customers, which is saving you time and increasing impressions. Step number two, you need to set up a cold outreach system through various channels. Now, the old way would be to employ a sales force consisting of at least 5 in-house sales development reps, cold callers, and create in-house mayhem. Now, this brought the old results tedious, costly, and it requires a significant time investment. The new way, though, is to set up a powerful outreach infrastructure with the latest cutting edge tools on the market. Then this brings the new results predictability, you're able to save time, and you're able to cut costs by 10 times. And most importantly, you eliminate the human error. Now, this brings us to the unique useful insight. artificial intelligence powered infrastructure makes it possible to infinitely scale your outreach efforts without using paid ads or spending tens of thousands on sales development reps. Now, step number three is to craft a hyper personalized messaging sequence and copy via applied neuroscience. Now, what would be the old way? You'd use outdated calling scripts, making you sound like an average snake oil salesman. This brought a ridiculously low response rate, absolutely no genuine connection with your prospect, and it even ended up damaging rapport and brought you negative publicity. Now, the new way though is to use a hyper personalized, empathy based, competent, and direct messaging to match your ICP pain points, which brought in the new results: a stacked calendar, prospects ask you for a call, tons of meetings with your dream clients that only you can help. And this brought us to the unique useful insight: using correct and collaborative positioning for a filled calendar with only quality leads that need your solution. And this is when you knowingly and intentionally influence your counterpart's emotions to make deals possible via applied neuroscience. Now, step number four is to set up an omni-channel campaign: email, LinkedIn, Twitter, and calling. Now, the old way would be to do everything manually, to use a single channel outreach, to focus only on one channel, which brought the old results. It's time consuming, it's draining, and there are no tangible results. Now, the new way would be to set up campaigns leveraging artificial intelligence across different platforms with several personalizations. Now, the new results are that it's quick and easy to set up leads and reliable outcomes. Now you're able to achieve precise and targeted results to increase your revenue. This is how you can skyrocket bottom line revenue and be able to scale massively. Now the unique useful insight is that you can easily reach your entire target market and pique their curiosity by accessing their inbox and opening the door to endless opportunities to connect and work with your ideal customer profile on a daily basis. Now, step number five is to analyze and optimize the data for great performance in real time. So, what was the old way? To use outdated metrics without any touch point to campaign activities. You sent 100 emails, you're wondering what happened. Maybe you got a call. Okay, let's write that month off. And that brought the old results: inaccurate results. It was impossible to scale. The data was mostly wrong and it caused total confusion. Now, the new way is to optimize the entire process using artificial intelligence and look at raw data, such as open rate, reply rate, booking rate, even running eye tracking tests on your funnel to see what makes all the difference and what your ideal client profile is looking at. Then you A/B test different messaging approaches in order to find the winning angle consistently. So this brought the new results: monumental clarity and organized data, finding a winning formula, pattern, and scaling that campaign to the moon, achieving maximum results. Now, you have predictable lead flow, you've eliminated friction, and you have a bulletproof, measurable system for quantum growth. So the unique, useful insight is that by optimizing with artificial intelligence, you are able to infinitely scale faster and capture the entire market segment. And by constant analysis, you can continuously outpace the competition and double down on winning angles. So, just to summarize, all you need to do is identify your ideal client profile and their customer journey, build a list of qualified leads and set up a cold outreach system, craft a hyper personalized messaging sequence and copy via applied neuroscience, set up, manage, and iterate email, LinkedIn, Twitter, and calling campaigns, and analyze and optimize the data for stellar performance in real time. And this is how you can close deals and create opportunities with C-level executives in world-renowned companies within 47 days without risking your reputation in the process and positioning yourself, you and your company, as a leader in your field. Now, there are a few ways to achieve this. The first option is to do this in-house. Let your sales team handle it, do it yourself, or use a single software tool to do all. However, you're going to have to invest thousands of dollars to establish, get familiar with, and master all of the software, correct procedures as well. Also, you'll be spending months experimenting to figure out how to launch even one campaign successfully, all the gadgets, all the tweaks. This takes a lot of time, and you're going to be eliminating 2 to 3 hours every single day to monitor and keep your omnichannel outbound campaigns running smoothly and staying updated with market trends. Or you can partner with us, Mierso, and start getting results in less than 30 days without you having to lift a finger in the process. So, this is for you if you're a decision maker at a B2B high tech, cutting edge company that is seeking predictable, high quality lead flow for scaling without damaging your reputation. Now, let's see some examples of results we have achieved. Sounds interesting. This is a founding partner at a really big firm. Again, almost immediate response. He has over 40 years of experience and over 500 million in deals. This is an extremely lucrative partnership opportunity created out of thin air. Again, same thing, head of corporate advisory. Hi, thank you for your note. I'll be happy to have a discussion. Immediate response in the span of 1 minute. Now, this is a healthcare professional with over 35 years of experience in dealing with finance and bridging the gap between healthcare and finance. Same thing. This week is good when is good for you. M&A professional, tons of deals under his belt. This is a CPA and M&A expert with tons of worldwide experience and connections. Thank you so much for connection. My email is. Now we are able to consistently generate meetings with high-level executives, head of taxation with over 15 million in deals executed. Sounds interesting. Tell me more. Hi, can you send me a brief outline? M&A expert, 20 years of experience. Now this is senior legal counsel, 10 million in deals. As you can see, consistent output, 1033, 1035, immediate responses, and our partners are getting valuable introductions and forming partnerships with heavy hitters. And this is how you get deals, and this is how you position yourself in the big league. Our partners can add at least 100,000 USD to their bottom line revenue in the next 12 months or even less and build a fantastic reputation between their sector. Now, our previous testimonials say we're surely on our path to becoming a multi-million corporation. And another one, I have never thought of this approach. You guys are using Jedi mind tricks. Now, here is exactly what is going to happen when you work with us. You will be able to achieve exponential growth and scale your high-tech company. You will be able to position yourself and your company as a reputable figure in a growing space, and you'll be able to book from 3 to 9 calls per week or even more that are highly qualified and interested in what you have to offer. So this will lead to consistent deal flow and you being able to sign 5 or 6 figure deals every single month predictably. And most importantly, your audience will perceive you as secure, credible, and reliable because we're going to connect with them on an emotional level, which positions you as an expert and a reliable figure. So, what is the process? First, you identify your ideal client profile in their customer journey. Then you build a list of qualified leads and set up a cold outreach system. After that, we craft a hyper-personalized messaging sequence and copy via applied neuroscience. And then we set up, manage, iterate LinkedIn, Twitter, and calling campaigns. And at the last place, but not least, we analyze and optimize the data for stellar performance in real time. So how does it work? Now before, when you had to identify your ideal client profile in their customer journey, you'd have to again manually find and research prospect profiles by visiting their profiles or going through outdated databases with absolutely worthless information. But now you can work with us, and we will provide an abundance of highly qualified leads using AI-based sources that we segment, measure, and filter so you can get the creme de la creme ideal client profile. Now, as you can see here, we're able to get 10,000 results on more than 10 filters: country, region, revenue, pre-screen score, industry, entity type, ownership type, company phone, franchise status, absolutely everything. And we can generate leads on demand based on your filters. Now, this is the minimum 10,000 results which we can always update with relevant up-to-date information. Here as you can see, we got the owner information, director, company name, location, phone, website, and we've also got an email too. Now, in order to create a reliable outbound prospecting system across multiple channels, you'd have to pay exorbitantly high costs for SDRs and outdated software and spend countless time and money learning the mechanics. But now you can partner with Mierso, and we can provide you with a complete system that generates profits in less than 3 weeks without any effort or action required from you. As you can see here, we're able to generate meetings on demand, and this is even in the most boring and slowest quarter of the year. Before, when you wanted to do cold outreach, you would use salesy scripts that only ruin your reputation and burn through prospects, having only your name to be associated with negativity. But now, through the development of neuroscience and cutting-edge technology, we craft highly relevant copy that enables you to develop a genuine connection with your prospects and preserve your autonomy and build automatic rapport. As you can see, again, the 30 minutes example. This is instantaneous bond with your prospect because this is something new, something that they have not seen, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's a whole strategy that we implement to enable you to be different than the competition and form a genuine bond with your market. Now, before, you were also in the dark, so to say, in regards to campaign performance. It was a hit or miss. It was like throwing a dart in a dark room at an imaginary target, which always led to inaccurate results, exhaustion, and no leverage on your end to scale those winning campaigns. But now, you can partner with us to ensure smooth, constant campaign monitoring that lets us cut losers out and focus only on winners. Campaigns are scaled and tested on a weekly basis, ensuring you have a booked calendar with qualified and hungry prospects. Now, if you wanted to get this infrastructure set up in-house, it would cost you at least $55,000 up to $85,000 or even more, and this is without counting the time factor. We're only a fraction of that cost and are heavily performance oriented. Now, this is what you get. On the first place, a complete predictable outreach system across multiple channels, which is ready to use, valued at $7,000. A consistent monthly lead generation process, guaranteeing reliable and qualified leads, which is valued at $5,000 per month. On number three, we have compelling neuroscience-based approaches, angles, and messaging that make you stand out and bond with your ideal client profile, which is valued at 8,500 USD, and consistent A/B testing and tracking to maximize campaign effectiveness, valued at 3,500. Now, instead of paying close to 25,000, we're offering this solution to you for a symbolic starting fee, which is heavily based on performance. All you need to do is to book a discovery meeting from the link below. Now, beware, we limit our engagement to only 4 companies at a time, so we can ensure the highest and most optimal results. Now, we want to make sure that you get the entire pie, not only the crumbs. We want to squeeze all of the juice out of the campaign and make sure that you're as profitable as possible and to produce a spine-chilling ROI for you and your team. Now, make sure that you act as fast as possible, as by the time you're reviewing this, we might be at full capacity. Now, because you've gone so far in watching the video, we're going to offer something special. For a limited time, we're going to offer you a free email sales magic infographic that shows a couple of strategies that you can implement and get favorable responses in your campaigns. So, let's summarize this opportunity. Number one, you get a fully built, custom, predictable prospecting system valued at 7,000. Or number two, you get lead scraping process every month, so your calendar is always filled with quality meetings, valued at 5,000 per calendar month. Or number three, you get compelling neuro-based copy and messaging to build trust, relationships, and ultimately deals for you, valued at 8,500. And number four, you get continuous monitoring, testing, iterations to make sure the campaigns operate always at their fullest potential, which is valued at 3,500. Plus, we'll add in a bonus free email sales magic infographic if you act now. And as mentioned before, we're strictly working with no more than 4 clients at a time to ensure quality over quantity. All you need to do is make sure you book a discovery meeting and be prepared for quantum growth. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I would love to be a part of your growth. Bye bye.